In this session, we will be having a discussion regarding the budgetary control. And when we discuss this budgetary control, at first, let's start off with the concept of what is meant by budget. Budget is an estimate of cost, revenue, and resources over a specified period of time, reflecting the reading of the future's financial condition and the conditions and goals. So here you're planning out how much of revenue that you would be earning, how much of money you should be spending, and it is a time-bound process. So whenever you prepare a budget, the budget is always a time-bound process. It has to have a definite time frame. So, for example, when the government prepares the budget, the union budget is for one financial year. Okay, so it will talk about, in that one financial year, that is starting from 1st of April to 31st of March, what all are the areas into which the government would be giving emphasis for. So it is a time bound process. So you're talking about your incomes, you're talking about your expenses. It is the time bound process. But why are you preparing this? You're preparing this so that you could achieve your financial conditions and your goals. You have certain targets, you have certain objectives, and you have to ensure that those objectives and goals are fulfilled. So to achieve that, you will be preparing the budget. Moving forward, another definition that we have for budget is a predetermined statement of management policy. It is a statement that you're preparing in advance during a given period, which provides a standard for comparison with the results actually achieved. Okay, so this is a little bit more technical definition, which is given by Brown and Howard, and the definition goes like this. It is a statement which talks about the policies of the management, and it is again a time-bound process, and this will act as a frame of reference for you to carry out your comparison. You will be comparing your plans with the actual. So for example, I have a plan that I should be scoring 100 out of 100 in my management accounting paper. That is a plan. Then I have to study the subject, I have to give the examination, and then the results would be declared. So when the results are declared, then I will be doing the comparison. So I will be comparing the actuals with the plan. So that, for me to compare the actuals with the plan, I need a plan in place. So that plan is what we call as budget. Another definition which is given by CIMA is, it is a quantitative expression of a plan for a defined period of time. It may include planned sales, volumes, revenues, resources, quantities, costs, expenses, assets, liabilities, and cash flow. Okay, so this is more or less in line of what we had discussed. These are some of the standard definitions of budget which are been given to us. Now let's talk about the characteristics of a budget. What are the qualities a budget should have? First is, it is an instrument that you will be using for defining your plans and for controlling your activities. So budget, it is an instrument, it is a statement. It will be talking about what are your future plans, and then by preparing this, you would be able to control your activities. So for example, you prepare a budget for your birthday party. Okay? You have a budget for your birthday party. You decide to spend 5,000 rupees. So once you have the budget in place, you can plan your activities accordingly. Should you call your relatives? Should you call your friends? Should you call your neighbors? How much? What type of food should you order? Should you go for something which is a very comprehensive menu, or should you go for a very simple menu? Should you plan out for a thank you gifts for your guests? So these kind of activities can be planned out if you have a budget in place. So budget will act as a frame of reference for your plan and for your controls. Okay, it will act as a frame of reference for your plans and for your control devices. Another important characteristic of budget is always prepared in terms of money or in terms of numbers. So for you to prepare the budget will be talking about the numbers, the budget will be talking about the figures. So it is a quantitative as well as a qualitative figure. Okay, so it will talk about quantity. It will always, budget will be in terms of money. Let's say budget of 1,000 rupees. So 1,000 rupees, what all can you spend? Budget of 10,000 rupees. what are the things that you can spend. So this is how you would be preparing the budget. Budget is always prepared for a definite future period. Okay, please remember, budget has to be a time bound process. You cannot have budget without defining the time. So, for example, if the union budget is prepared by the government and it's not a time bound process, then there is never an end. The reason why we have union budgets which is presented by the finance manager every year is because at the end of that financial year you should close in on your activities, and then you would put in a new plan for the next year. So this is how you will be going about with budget. So budget is prepared for a definite future period. Next is, it talks about the incomes and the expenditures. So whenever you prepare your budget, there are two important aspects to it. First aspect is that it should talk about your income. It should talk about your revenue, how much of money is coming in. Then we'll talk about your expenditures. Okay, so how much of money is expected to go out. So these are the two aspects, the two major aspects that you will be covering as a part of your budget. So for example, if you're preparing a budget for your organization, the budget will talk about what are the kind of incomes that your business will have. Should you sell some assets off? Should you increase your sale? Then we'll talk about your expenditures, how much of money will go out, how much of money you will have to spend here, how much of money you'll have to spend there. So this is how you will go about with planning of budget. Then the budget is implemented so that you can attain your objective. The organization's objectives are fulfilled, the goals are fulfilled. So for example, Flipkart's objective is that they want to be the #1 e-commerce company in India. So that is their objective. Now, to fulfill that objective, what all should they do? In this financial year, should we spend more on promotions? Should we spend more on getting more sellers on the platform? Should we focus on incentives? Should we focus on campaigns? So this is how you would be preparing your budget. So budget would be a frame of reference for you to fulfill your organization's objectives. So your organizations would be having certain specific objectives in place, and to fulfill those objectives, what are the activities, what are the kind of things that you will have to go about carrying on. Next aspect that we will be talking about is the budgeting. What is meant by budgeting? The process or the activity of preparing a budget is called as budgeting. The process of going about with the preparation of the actual budget is called as budgeting. So in budgeting, what will happen is you will sit down, you will take inputs from the different stakeholders who are involved. You will take inputs from the different departments which are involved, and then you will go about preparing the budget. So this process of budgeting is called as this process of preparing the budget is called as the budgeting. This process of preparing the budget is called as the budgeting. So, for example, in India, the finance minister is responsible for keeping is preparing the union budget. Okay, so what happens is, whenever the union budget has to be prepared, there is a phrase which is referred to in the parliament, which is called as the entering the North Block. Okay, there's a phrase which is called as entering the North Block. So what happens in that time is there would be a separate section which now you have to remember in the parliament, the finance ministry is located in the North Block. Okay, it is located in the North Block. So what will happen during this time is that the key people who are in terms of preparing the budget, that is the finance minister, economic advisor, the representatives from the income tax department, they all will gather over there, and they will be disconnected for 1 week completely from the entire world. They will be allotted special systems. Their systems will be disconnected from the normal network. Media will not be allowed. Journalists will not be allowed. TV personalities will not be allowed. And then what will happen is For 1 week, the people who are involved in terms of preparing the budget, they would be eating and they would be sleeping in the parliament itself. They would be involved in that vigorous preparation of the budget. And then what happens is, at the completion of the budget preparation, a document will be prepared, and then they will have what is called as the halwa ceremony, because it is a traditional practice that we have. And then what happens is, the budget would be finally prepared, and then the print would be taken, and then the print would be taken, and it will be kept in a separate briefcase. Okay, it will be kept in a separate briefcase, and then they would be and then the finance minister would go forth before the government, and then they would be presenting the budget. Also, if you notice, this time, this is one of the first times that they have gone ahead and they have presented the budget, used in the form of, they've gone for soft copies. Okay? They've gone for soft copies, and what they have done is, they have uh, they have taken, so if you, I'm just sharing a picture with you. This is a picture of Nirmala Sitaram, and as a part of this thing, she had all the budgets prepared, and it was stored in an iPad. And so previously it used to be stored in a briefcase, but this year it was stored in an iPad, and then they will go ahead and they will present that budget before the parliament, and then the budget gets passed. So this is what will usually happen. So this process of preparing the budget is called as budgeting. Now, what you have to remember is, budgeting, it is a very systematic and a formalized approach. It is something that you have to go in a certain sequence, because you have to ensure that you're taking the appropriate inputs. Because if your budget, that is, if your plan is not correct, then it is very difficult for your organization to function. So you must get your plan in place. Then here, when you prepare your budget, the different departments, the different stakeholders who are involved, they would be stating the expectations. Okay, so for example, when the union budget is prepared, the industrial ministry's representative will be saying, okay, this is what we are expecting. Defense ministry would be saying, this is what we are expecting. Infrastructure team would be saying, this is what we're expecting. So likewise, each of them would be mentioning or stating what their expectations are. So that is what happens as a part of budgeting. Then, when you're preparing this budget, you're creating a roadmap for utilization of the resources of the organization. How exactly will you go about utilizing the resources, whatever resources that are available with you? How exactly will you go about using those resources? So that's what happens as a part of your budgeting process. Then, whenever you go in for budgeting, please remember, budgeting, it will be covering all the verticals of management. So verticals of management that will be involved will be planning, coordinating, controlling, assigning responsibilities. So all these aspects would be covered as a part of budgeting. So budgeting is very crucial for any organization, or even, as a matter of fact, for the government. So the standard definition for budgeting that is given is, the entire process of preparing the budget is known as budgeting. The entire process of preparing the budget is called as budgeting. So to quickly wrap up with what we have discussed over here, we spoke about budget. We saw that budget is a statement that is prepared. It talks about your goals. It talks about your roadmap to achieve your goals. The process of preparing this budget is called as budgeting.